Okay. Oh, wow, we're recording. Okay. Let me just set that up properly. That should work. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Sid the Nerdy Mark here. Welcome to another Mental Health Monday. Now, I was originally going to talk about something, and, I was thinking about what I was going to say. But I said to myself, Mental Health Mondays is honestly just about me turning on the camera and talking. It's not really that rehearsed. It's not really that, structured yet. But, I guess we'll go for it. We'll just kind of shoot from the hip. So today, I wanted to talk about something. As y'all know, a couple of weeks ago, I did start a new job. It's going well so far. And, I plan to keep it that way. And it's funny because a lot of times in my past jobs, I used to always think about, what's in the future, like what's going to happen after I clock out from the job. What's going to happen, what am I going to do when I get home? I got to record YouTube videos. I got to go exercise. I have to do this. I want to do that. And honest to God, it's definitely one of the biggest reasons why until now I wasn't able to keep a job for a while. I mean, definitely there were some outside factors that contributed to me losing the job, whether it was the company downsizing, whether it was, toxic people in the office, or it was even like the pandemic, because like the last job I had, I got hired right as the pandemic started. So, they were only able to retain me for like 6 months, and then, and I couldn't get proper training. So that was part of the reasons why I was let go. But, I was definitely underperforming in most of those jobs. Now, I will say this. Definitely those were reasons, and they were there, and they were part of the reason why I had gotten let go. But I know that in my heart of hearts that I did not give my 100% in those jobs. And part of it was because I wasn't focused. I wasn't staying in the present moment. And that's a very important thing. Honestly, what does this have to do with mental health? I would say it's because, first of all, when you're thinking about the future, you think about what you're going to do, even in the immediate future, your mind is already working. Your mind is already like, twisting and turning its gears. And, you're already thinking about, oh my God, I have this to do. I have that to do. I have whatever, and all that good stuff. But when you sit down and you just focus on what you have to do right there, like right at your present moment. When let's say you're at your job or at school, right? You sit down at your desk. Maybe you have some emails to go through. Maybe you have reports to present to your boss. So it's really important. I found out for me, it has been very important for me to prioritize what's going on and really focus, really get my mind right. So one thing that I've been practicing is, in the morning, I listen to some good positive mental attitude talks. But also before I get into the office, I try to get to my office, because I still have to drive there, by the way. I have to drive to my job. We're wearing masks and everything and all that good stuff. By the way, I am getting, on a side note, on Sunday, I am actually getting my COVID shot. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, anyway, but back to what I was saying. So what I like to do is when I drive up to the office, try to get there at least 10 to 15 minutes early. And depending on how much time I have before I have to physically be in there and clock in, I sit in my car and I meditate. Now, meditation is actually really, really good, just because it helps kind of keep you focused. And, you see a lot of people outside, meditating. Maybe you'll see them sitting down, Indian style or crisscross applesauce, however we said it. And they'll have their hands out, their palms on their laps like this, closing their eyes, and maybe they'll do some deep breathing. Now, the thing with meditation, this is what I have seen, by the way. Okay, the thing with meditation is the reason why the breath is there. It's just an anchor. The breath is like an anchor, kind of like, because see, it's very normal for us to get distracted. As human beings, we do get distracted by a million things every single day. But when you are, when you're focused on the breath, you're, taking your breath in and breath out. You're, even when you are breathing, it kind of starts becoming more of a second nature, kind of a routine thing. Even the whole deep breathing. Since you kind of got that going on one side, your mind thinks, okay, this is going. Let me try to think about, I gotta go to the store and buy milk or something like that. But yeah, and here's the thing: let that thought be there, but slowly you take your mind and you bring it back to the breath. And that's kind of the whole idea of meditation. It's kind of to center yourself and center your brain. So that it actually, functions how it's supposed to, and, it helps you be a little bit more focused. And honestly, I've seen that help me because, whenever there were times, I have, at the office, meetings are there and they're a very important part of any, corporation, right? Or any company. So I remember in the past, I was very on and off about meditation, but, I've kind of decided I've become a little bit more consistent now. But as far as meditation, like, it helped me because I remember there were times where I'd be at a meeting, I would pay attention, but then my mind would start wandering. But I would remember to just kind of just gently, redirect my attention to what's going on, right in front of me. And I feel like stuff like that has really helped me, with my job up to this point. I know it's not even been a month yet since I've been in this job, but I just wanted to talk about it because I've just been thinking about that all day. For the past few days, actually. Just, my goodness, like how much just, meditating or doing any exercise that keeps your mind focused, and like I said, we all have distractions, but, keeping your mind focused is the key. And doing any exercise that keeps your mind focused is going to help you in the long run. Be better at job, at school, whatever, right? And I just wanted to talk about that because I think that starting to do this meditation thing. It's been, oh my God, I'm sweating. I don't know why. Actually, I just showered. So like the water on my face. Anyway, see, back to the present, right? Back to the present. Anyway, so as far as like, meditating really helps you be in the present moment. It really, like I said, distractions are a dime a dozen and they will happen. Distractions, I'm not saying, don't get distracted. No, let them happen. Observe what it is, but slowly bring your attention back to what you're doing. That's what I try to do. I'm not saying, I'm doing this and I'm perfect and, there's a big halo around my head and, there's angel wings growing out of my back. Nothing like that, okay? I'm a normal human being, okay? But when you do certain exercises, it really does help you focus. Like, I mean, being on your phone, like, we live in the age of smartphones. That is one of the biggest distractions. It's like in your pocket, right? But, and yeah, it is not natural to check Instagram, to check Twitter, whatever. I mean, especially for me, Twitter, because, being a content creator and whatnot. But I have to slowly say, okay, you know what? Look, this is fine, but we have work to do, when I'm in the office, because I've seen people on their phones in the office, but they're able to somehow direct their attention back to the present moment when it's needed. And the problem with me was I was not able to do that until now, until I became conscious about what I was doing and conscious about, being present. I guess that's what I'm talking about today, is being present. But you know, it just, I think it's just something like meditation honestly really helps. There are some really good YouTube channels that you can check out, like great meditations. I'll put a link in the description below. Check them out. They have some really good 5 to 10 minute meditations. That's all you need to do. You don't really need to sit down and do 30 minutes of meditating, should you choose to go down that route. But 10 minutes a day, more than enough, honest to God. But of course, 30 minutes of meditation is actually equivalent to 2 hours of sleep. So, you know, do what you will with that information. But there's another technique, meditation technique called Vipassana meditation, which I have done before. And, you know, it did definitely help me. But I will link that special meditation in the description below as well. Those are some really good tools you can use. Another tool that I have used before is called Calm. It's an app. It's a free app on your iPhone or Android device. And you know, you can pay it is a yearly subscription, but honestly, it is definitely worth the money. But I will put a special link in the description below for Calm, where you can get, I believe, a week free. So definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in. Also, of course, as always, with all these videos, I do put the link to BetterHelp. So definitely check them out too if you want. Now, by the way, these people are not really sponsoring this video, but these are just resources that have helped me. And I am just and that's why I'm putting them out there. So if this is stuff that's helped me in the past, I just feel like it can help you, whoever's watching this video. So I hope it does. Definitely check them out. Let me know what you think. But let me know about you. Is there any way, what are some techniques that you guys like to use that keeps you in the present, that keeps you focused on what you have to do right now? Because, you know, like I said, even in this world of distractions, focus is a very rare commodity, let's face it. But if we can keep that focus, I think, you know, we will function better as people, and, you know, it'll help our minds, you know, be a lot healthier, you know, and that's just what I think. But that's going to conclude today's episode of Mental Health Mondays. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, let me know if there are any other topics in mental health that you would like me to cover. I will do my best to accommodate. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.